So we're sitting up tall. Ooh, see if you need to take any movement. I always know that's from the nighttime sleeping. It's just the one big one. I didn't do that today. So any motion you need to help open up some spaces. And then let's take the shoulders back and down, and we'll start with a nice deep breath in through the nose, releasing through the mouth. Soften the eyes, the forehead, relax the scalp. And then let's take another deep breath in through the nose and let go through the mouth. And then just allow yourself to breathe naturally. Watch the body breathing. So there's a few things that is happening as we're doing our practice. And the main thing is allowing ourselves to be very aware. So if we can focus on maybe 3 levels of consciousness today. There's the higher one in which we are observing. We're being the silent witness. There's a lower one, which is the body's consciousness, as if, and maybe it is, a separate consciousness from our own. It has its own intelligence. And then a higher consciousness from our own consciousness, which is that divine one that we focus on when we start our practice. And so it's kind of a merging and a pulling apart and of all these various consciousness to experience a higher level of functioning. So with that, as we watch the body breathe, see the body as its own being, that we're simply watching and taking care of at the same time. And then give it some assistance by breathing more deeply. Letting every breath take a little bit longer on the breath inward, longer on the breath outward, letting them match in length and depth and quality and quantity. And then we'll start to shift our awareness as we continue to breathe deeply and really fill the lungs and wake up the diaphragm. We'll shift our attention, our awareness to that higher aspect of the self that connects all of us together. So bring the palms together. Om. I bow to the presence of the divine within, our true and highest teacher, that lives in and around us as being, consciousness, and bliss. It is ever present and radiates peace, lighting the way to transformation. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So still breathing deeply. And let's come all the way down to the back. And once you're on the back, bring the knees into the chest. Arms can come around the legs, and you might rock a little bit from side to side. A couple more breaths as you go through left and right. And then let's go into Happy Baby today. So we'll take the feet upwards and hold the feet with the knees bent. Let yourself rock a little bit side to side still maybe, or explore extension and some bending of the legs. And then we're going to extend the left leg up towards the sky and bring the right ankle on top of the left leg. And just hold the back of the left leg for a moment, but we're not going to just stay here like this. We're going to allow this left leg to kind of relax forward a little and then to draw up and back. So we're just kind of swaying left leg forward and up as we're holding back of the left thigh. And so then we feel a little bit of a stretch in the right hip and then relaxing that stretch. And just taking a few of these, exploring the motion, the sensation. Eventually, let the left leg extend and then move the foot around in circles. Let's take a whole 10 circles in one direction. And once you've gone through the 10, then you'll switch into the other direction. Especially in the fall and the winter, I always feel like the ankles need more attention because we're wearing those closed-toed shoes with a lot of, oftentimes a lot of more ankle support, which means less mobility. So then once you've taken those 20 circles, flex and point the foot a few times. And then what we're going to do is kind of, let's see, I think, yeah, it's a little bit more of a relaxed foot, but we're going to curl the toes. So curling, when I curl, my foot has to come back a little bit. So it's kind of like between flexing and pointing. And then just curling and then relaxing the toes. And get some circulation in the feet all the way up to the toes. And then relax that and take that left leg forward and the right leg too. And let's extend both the legs and reach the arms back, lift the belly button. We're going to take the legs back up into a variation of Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Ananda Balasana. And see, maybe there's a subtle difference between the two legs or the hips. Just be aware of that. So we're going to explore the other side. So when you're ready, bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. And then hold the back of the right leg. And then here we are, just kind of like relaxing that right leg forward and then drawing it up and a little further back as much as we can. Feeling the left hip now as we move the right leg. And then we'll keep the leg a little bit more upright and take 20 circles, 10 one way, and then 10 the other with the foot. After you've taken all of those circles, we can point and flex a few times. And then we'll do, somewhere in between the flexion and the pointing, then we'll curl the toes and relax the toes. Curl. You might even spread the toes after the curling. And we do this a few times. And then relaxing the foot, we'll take both of the feet forward, point the toes forward, take the arms behind, lift the belly button. Deep breath in through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. Let's just keep the arms where they are, relaxed behind the head. Bring the soles of the feet together. So creating like a diamond shape with the legs. And we're just going to focus on the breath from here. So as the legs are relaxing, the knees are relaxing to the sides, soles of the feet are together. We'll inhale, feel the belly expand, and then the rib cage, and then the chest. And exhale, relax from the chest, the rib cage, and then the belly. Continuing deep breaths like this. As you're breathing deeply, Focus on the outer corners of the eyes and relax those corners. And then focus on the inner corners of the eyes and relax those. And then soften the space between the eyebrows. So we're going to be rolling to the right side, but we're going to basically keep the right arm and the right leg as they are. And then we're going to stack the left knee on top of the right. So we're just rolling over to the right side of the body. The right arm is in a perfect position to pillow the head. And we're going to take circles with this left arm. So the left arm will go forward, upwards, and then behind, so up overhead. And then behind to out to the left, we go into a twist, and then we come back with the hand trailing over to the thigh and forward once again. So we're just letting the fingers trail the floor. So we take very big circles, and we come back into that nice twist. So that was 2. Let's take 3 more. So we're going to take 10 total, 5 in each direction. And after you've taken those 5, or maybe we added 1, then you can go the other route. Feeling all the sensations. And after we've gone through all those circles, I think it'd be good if we kind of pause in just lying on the right side for a moment. Just let the left shoulder get heavy. Feel the weight of the body, the weight of the head, the weight of the top leg, the bottom leg. And we're going to roll back to the back and bring the soles of the feet together again with that left arm and the right arm behind the head, just resting. See if you can feel a little bit of a difference between the left side of the back, the shoulder, upper back, mid back, maybe even down to the hip. Compare that with the right side. We want to become aware of very subtle shifts. That means we're attuning to energy itself and the way it expresses itself in the matter of the body. So now we're going to roll over to the left side. So left arm can just stay there. We'll close right knee on top of left. And then when you're ready, we start with that right arm forward. We trail the fingers up, behind, over to the thigh, and forward again. And take 4 more. And go as slow as you need to. Once you've taken the 5, or maybe you've added 1, then you'll rotate the other way. And once you've gone through all those circles, we're just going to rest on the left side, let that right shoulder get heavy. Feel the weight of the head, the weight of the right leg and left leg. And then we'll roll over to the back, bring soles of the feet together again. Let the arms rest behind. Nice slow breath. So we're going to see if we can turn this to a seated position, into Baddha Konasana, bound angle posture. So what we'll do is bring the arms down, press into the elbows, lift the back, and then bring the forearms down. Before we switch over, just look forward, readjust, and then one hand down at a time. And we're going to round the back a little bit here. So when you're ready, bring the chin down to the chest. Start to let the shoulders round. Release through the upper back. We're going to take our time. So we really don't need to focus on going low. There's a lot for the neck and the upper back to experience. Take about 3 or 4, no more than that, at least 5 breaths, nice and slow. Last week I said we were going to go into this posture, and then I realized we didn't. So I'm glad we're here today. It feels more complete. Just watch how the spine shifts and changes, and the sensations of the spine, the longer we're here. And then we'll start to unroll. The head rises last. Bring the ankles so that they're crossed, or you have a foot in front of a shin. We're just going to go into simple twists. Bring the left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Get tall, and then turn the head to the right. Keep the spine upright. And let's come back into the center, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Lift the chest and then turn the head to the left. And then we'll come to center. Reach the arms all the way up. We'll exhale, bend over to the right, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale, come back into the middle, take the right arm up, and on the exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale back into the center. Take a nice exhalation, and then we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Bring the palms together, draw the thumbs to the heart center. Just lower the head slightly. Feel the back of the neck stretch. Bring the head upright, turn the head to the right. Deep breath in and out. Over to the left. Into the middle, lift the right ear. Head to center, lift the left ear. Head to center, drop the chin down. And head back to center. Let's shift over to hands and knees. We're going to go right into spinal balance. So we have palms pressed down, fingers spread wide. On the inhale, lift the right leg and also maybe the left arm. So we're rotating that right thigh inwardly, keeping the hips level with each other. Left arm as high as the shoulder, right foot only as high as the hip, not higher than that. And then let's exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left leg, maybe also the right arm. Pressing through that left heel. And then we'll go with the breath. So exhale the knee and the hand down. Inhale, right leg, left arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, release. So the breath is going to be a little quicker, but more force. So there's still complete breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. And keep going. The head can move with the limbs. A few more. We're noticing parts of the body waking up, particularly the glutes, maybe the low back. So one more time with the left leg lifted, and then we'll release and rest in child's posture for a moment. So you can separate knees, set the hips back, release the head down, give the neck some support by supporting the forehead. Couple more breaths. Let's rise up to table, and then we'll come into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to come into Warrior A from here. So if you'd like, you can lift the right leg up, and then we'll step the right foot forward. Rising up when you're ready. And we have the right foot planted, left heel also planted, but slightly to the left. Right knee lunging, arms reaching upwards. So we're going to do, I think, 3 times, palms facing forward, bend the elbows out to the sides, and then reach the arms back up. So 2 more. And then the next time you have them up, we'll go ahead and take them behind, the hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulders back, turn the trunk slightly to the left, just about a couple inches, as well as the left foot, so left toes shift. And then we'll exhale, bring the right shoulder to the inside of the right thigh or knee, letting the head go, hands reaching up, over, and behind the back. And then we're going to come back up with the trunk, keep the hands interlaced, squeeze the shoulders back. Let's straighten the right leg actually for a moment. And then find that Warrior A again, shifting the left toes slightly forward, the trunk facing forward. 3 deep breaths as you lunge into the right knee. So now pick up the back heel and twist open to the right, left arm forward, right arm behind. Then we're going to take this right shoulder, rotate the hand so that the turns inward, bring the hand to the back, low back, or to the left glute, and then take the left arm up and behind. So you have a twist and a bit of a back bend happening. Kind of looking off the right shoulder. Another breath. We're going to turn this into pigeon, so bring that left hand down, release the right hand, and bring the right shin down. Slide the left leg back, and then we'll fold. You might need to rock a little side to side. The right leg was doing a lot, so it's going to take a moment to adjust to this. Still watching the body, still being the silent observer, and seeing the body not as yourself, but as its own being that we are, in a way, many ways connected to, but not actually it. So see how the sensations shift in this posture, how the body itself responds to it. It'll be a 2-minute hold, so we're almost there. Just about 4 more breaths. I think from today, from this posture, today we're going to go into a half frog. So when you're ready, come up on the forearms so that you can slide that right bent leg out to the right, and then just relax. Maybe the left side of the face to the mat. Maybe take the foot out slightly so that the right knee and right foot line up with each other. Let the right leg become very heavy. You're going to start to take this right leg back to meet the left leg. Bring the hands down under the shoulders. Rise up just for a moment into cobra and then shift into child's posture for 5 deep breaths. Balasana. Let's rise up to table, into downward facing dog. Maybe 5 deep breaths there. Hopefully everyone at home can see me. I think my computer glitched a second ago, but I don't know if it glitched in Zoom. So when you're ready, take the left leg up towards the sky, and then step the left foot forward. Right heel presses down. We're starting with Warrior A. We take the arms up, find that strong stance in the legs. And we have palms facing forward and 3 times bending elbows out to the sides, drawing them in towards the waist and lifting. Let there be a little effort here, so there's some slight resistance in the arms. And then once we have the arms up, we'll take the hands behind, interlace the fingers, straighten the arms, and turn the trunk and the right toes slightly to the right, and then we'll exhale as we keep those arms straight, reaching the left shoulder to the inside of the left leg. Press into the feet to lift the trunk back up. Okay, we're going to come back into Warrior A, so we turn the toes slightly. Actually, before we straighten, let's go back to what we were doing before. Before we took a moment, so keep the fingers interlaced, straighten the left leg, keep the shoulders pressing back. And then go ahead and come back into Warrior A. Arms reach up. We're setting up for that twist. So let's take a moment first, another breath or 2. lift the back heel. That way we have some space to twist into. Take the right arm forward, left arm behind, and then we're going to wrap this left arm around so we are touching something in the back or the right glute. Right arm up and over, looking off the left shoulder. Another breath. We're going to go into pigeon, so release. Right hand, left shin down, right leg slides back. Maybe a little swaying first, and then when you're ready, release in. We're just observing the sensations, nothing else filling the mind. Just being aware of sensations, aware of the experience. Right, so that was already 2 minutes. I feel like that one went a little quicker though. So if you're ready, then you'll come into half frog by propping up and then sliding that left leg out to the side, resting the right cheek down. Allowing the left leg to be very heavy. And then when you're ready, that one's almost easy to fall asleep in. When you're ready, let's go ahead and bring the left leg next to the right. This time we'll explore cobra. So bring the hands down under the shoulders. Keep the feet apart from each other and keep the legs relaxed. I think we're going to do 10 press-ups with cobra. So when you're ready, lift the head, the chest, then press into the hands. The elbows do not need to straighten. Then we'll exhale, lower all the way down. And keep the legs relaxed as you lift and then lower. And then that way the emphasis is on the spine and not the whole back body. You can do it the other way too, but this will help a little bit more in the back. That might have been 4. And once we've taken all of them, we will rest for a moment with arms alongside the body, shoulders down, one side of the face resting. Turn the head the other way. And we're going to bring the head back to neutral, and this time bring the arms all the way forward and bring the forehead down. So we're not anywhere quite yet, we're just resting. We're going to be lifting all the limbs and coming up into locusts. So when you're ready, lift the head, lift the arms, and if it's okay, lift the legs. You might spread the toes on the right, on both of the feet. Spread the fingers. And relax. So you're either going to do that same version or you're going to go into a bow posture. It's your choice, whatever works for your body. If you're going to go into bow, bend the knees and grab a hold of the ankles or the feet or the shins. And then when you're ready, you're either lifting all the limbs like we did before, or you're lifting the thighs and the trunk and you're pressing the feet into the hands to help open the chest, front of the shoulders, contracting the back, lifting the feet as high as you can, even as you press them into the hands if you're in bow. The body will rock if you're breathing deeply. One more breath. And release and rest. We're going to go one more set, so whichever version you prefer. But take another 2 breaths. Okay, when you're ready, setting up. Whichever one you go in, we'll take 4 deep breaths once you're there. So finding that position. And then resting. So we need to come up. Let's take a couple more breaths. We're going to come up by finding a cobra. So hands come down. Lift all the way, but then bring the hips back into child's posture. Separate the knees. Take some time. We just did a lot with the low back. If the arms aren't extended forward, go ahead and extend them and keep the forearms lifted. So palms down, forearms lifted. Lift the chest and the head, and then bring the left hand on top of the right hand. So we feel a little bit of a stretch through the left side body. Keeping the head lifted, looking past the hands. You can feel this also in the right on the right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade. Go to the other side, bring the left hand down where it was before, right hand on top of the left. Head and chest stay lifted. Bring the right hand where it was, but this time walk the hands off the mat as far right as you can, but then keep the arms parallel to each other. And then we're going to walk over to the left side. And over to the center, and then we'll rise up to table, move through a few cat-cows, feel the fluidness of the spine. We've all gone through our standing postures for the day. I want to stay close to the ground today to kind of counter all the activity of the week. And then when you're ready and you're in a neutral spine, we'll switch over to seated, cross the ankles, come down to a seat. And let's start with both legs in front. I know it's a much less comfortable fold when both legs are forward because we're fighting so many more tight muscles. But let's just do our best. So sitting up tall, maybe knees bent if you need the help to prop the spine up. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms upwards. Exhale, hinge forward and grasp the big toes with the peace fingers, even if you have to bend the knees a little bit more. Lift the heart and send the heart forward towards the feet. Do your best not to round the back. So before we take our next seated posture, we're going to rise up and take a vinyasa from here, just like when we used to for like Ashtanga yoga. So we'll lift the arms and the legs and come into boat for a moment, and then cross the ankles, bring the feet down, roll forward onto hands, maybe jump the feet or step the feet back, lower down into four-limb staff posture, rise into cobra or upward facing dog. And then from downward facing dog, you might transition to table and then switch over, or you might take a little jump with the feet, cross the ankles. It can be a very small motion, and then take the feet forward once again. So then we'll keep the feet forward, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. This time grasp the outer edges of the feet with the hands, thumbs to the big toes again. Maybe we have to bend the knees, and that's totally fine. And then we inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, take the heart forward. And inhale, rise up. So we're not going to take another vinyasa yet, but we will in a moment. Let's bring the right foot and plant it next to the left leg, right hand behind, fingers face back, left foot flexes. Inhale, lift the arm, left arm up, hook that arm to the outside of the right leg, get tall, and then turn to the right. Put a lot of pressure, in fact, like press the leg into the arm with equal force, and then turn the forearm downward. Keep the resistance. And inhale, come to center. Before we do the other side, we're going to cross the ankles, bring the right foot in front, and then take this left arm and find a nice side bend like we did earlier, with the palm facing down. So maybe that right hand slides away, or maybe the forearm down is available if the sitting bone, left sitting bone can stay down. And inhale, rise up. Before we do the other side, just rest the hands on the knees. Focus on the back, the shoulders, legs, spine. Sense the subtle differences. And let's go ahead and do the other side. So left leg forward, right foot plants down. Left foot is flexed. Take the left hand behind. Inhale that right arm up. What am I doing? I'm doing the totally wrong side. Right leg is extended, left foot is bent. And then we'll bring that right arm to the outside of the left leg. Okay, press in, let that leg push back into the arm. It's a little bit more effort than usual. And then we'll bring the forearm and lower it. And come to center. This time left ankle in front of the right. And then left hand down, right arm up and over to the left. Let's come back up into the middle. So we'll take that vinyasa again. Lift the arms and legs for a moment into boat. Cross the ankles, come forward. Step or jump back. Lower. Extend. And from downward facing dog, find your way back to seated, however you get here. One more seated stretch here. Left leg forward now, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, heart forward towards the foot. And we'll rise up. Before we take the other side, bring both legs forward and just notice the differences between the two. Subtle, but they're left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, heart forward. Just allowing ourselves to be patient, witnessing how the body responds to everything you've done up to this point and to the current posture. And we'll rise up. All right, so in a moment we're going to lie back down. We're going to go back into reclining pigeon before we rest. But before we do, let's make sure we work on the neck. So rest the hands into each other. Turn the head right and left. And we did already do a little bit here. So then once the head comes to center, lift up and down. I mean, I could tell just from what we've done that the neck is much looser than usual based on the structure of the practice that I do. So it's kind of nice to feel that. Then when you bring the head to center, lift the right ear up. Head to center, left ear up. Head to center, drop the chin down. Head to center, cross the wrists, fingers to the base of the neck, press in, lift the chin. Release, bring head to center, relax the hands, and then bring the chin back down. Deep breath in through the nose, release through the mouth. Let the jaw relax. And we'll bring the head to center. Come all the way down to the back. We're going to go into reclining pigeon. So once you're there, you can plant the feet and then bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh and pull the left leg in. When you're ready, you can switch sides. And then when you're ready, if you feel even, you can relax this and come into simple spinal twists. Once you've gone through both sides, you can start to find your way to relaxation, releasing the body, getting ready for Shavasana, total letting go. So the body needs rest in order to recover. And we often don't really give the body the amount of rest it needs based on our environment and circumstances. So even though this is a very short period, it's a complete period. It's a complete kind of rest. And that all the muscles, all of the effort of the body get to be released. So that the body is just existing and just kind of flowing with itself. And you aren't asking anything of it right now. So it can fully rest. So using the awareness, relax the hands completely. Tops of the hands are on the mat or alongside the mat. The palms are flipped upwards towards the sky. Fingers are slightly curled just naturally without any effort. Feel the right arm become so heavy, you can feel as though it's connected to the ground beneath. The left arm so heavy. You feel how it's supported and even connected to the ground beneath. Feel the weight of the right leg. Feel like the heel is a boulder. Feel the weight of the left leg. And again, the weight of that right heel like a boulder. Feel the trunk. See how heavy it is from the shoulders to the shoulder blades. To the spine. Down to the tailbone. And the surrounding muscles and tissues in the back. Feel the weight of the head. Feel the head become even heavier. Feel the weight of the right eyelid, the left eyelid, soften the eyes themselves, resting in the skull. Relax the jaw. Notice the corners of the lips. Become aware of the right ear, the left ear, both ears. Now the right arm, the left arm, both arms. Now the right leg, left leg, both legs. Front of the trunk, the back of the trunk. Now the whole trunk. Now the whole body. Just notice the whole body and how relaxed it is. And then let the body rest as you bring your awareness to the heart center. We started our practice with Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. In the heart center, repeat to yourself 3 times, Om Namah Shivaya. I bow to the presence of the divine within. Om Namah Shivaya. Without changing anything, just start to become aware once again of the heart center. Start to bring your presence into the whole body. So that's that consciousness coming back and connecting to the consciousness of the body. So your inner being now connecting to the being of the body. Feel your consciousness throughout the body, through the brain, the face, spreading through the shoulders and the chest, through the arms, the front of the trunk, and the heart, the back, the spine, the legs, presence spread throughout the whole body. And then slowly start to come back to noticing the breath. Noticing the hands and the feet. And then beginning to deepen the breath. Moving the hands and the feet. Little by little. Fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. And then stretching the arms up and behind the head, bringing the feet together and pointing the toes. Bring the knees in, wrap the arms around the knees. And then finding your way up. So you can roll to the side for a moment and rest there. And then when you're ready, find your way up to seated. Bring the palms together. May all beings be established in the true self. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be fulfilled. May all beings be blessed. Sarvesham svastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarvesham svastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarvesham svastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I honor the light in you that is the same light in me. Namaste.